VHS Beyond was a nice new way to was a pretty good way of branch doing some more fleshing out a new brand new was a fresh new way of more bringing more. Okay, it was a breath. It was a nice new way of introducing a new VHS movie, mostly being sci-fi. Now I want to get this out of the way, but because my main problem with this movie, my main or should I say minor problem with this movie is that I don't necessarily I know it's sci-fi, but I feel like but having like the wraparound and three out of the five segments being about aliens, I don't know. I feel like it should have done. It should have. There should have been. I don't know. I feel like there only should have been like. I don't know. I just want a bit more variety, I guess. From I get sci-fi, but you know, I wouldn't mind a bit more variety. That's what I'm saying. But the segments in this one are actually pretty dang good. The wraparound is a bit forgettable. It's basically kind of like a documentary about aliens, but yeah, but but no, it's not. But it's not bad. And, but it kind of has the same problem. But A5 and VHS Beyond, along with Halloween, kind of have the same problem with 99 and Viral, where segments don't really have a purpose to pop up other than to be there. But whatever, it's a minor problem with A5, VHS Beyond, and Halloween because the segments the segments do all the talking really, and it really helps. And so it doesn't really matter about that. Unlike with 99 Viral, where the movies are kind of bad. More so, Viral is very bad. But yeah, the first segment I felt like a little. He, the first segment I think leaned a little too hard on action. I mean, way too hard on action that the scare factor ran out really fast. Just as it just didn't really hit the same way. Right? And Dream Girl, yeah, it's I get with it. I get it's like a giant robot, but I feel like it did have a bit more horror to it, but a bit too, it's still a little bit too much action. However, Live and Let Dive is honestly very good. The acting really sold everything in that that segment that I really liked it. And while the first two did lean a little too hard on action, I still enjoyed them for some reason because they were so good. And Fur Babies was was actually a real was actually really disturbing, really creepy. And the final segment, while I do think it was a little forgettable, I enjoyed it. Overall, this one's a very good watch for any horror anthology viewers. I suggest you check it out. Number three is VHS Halloween. The wraparound, this one is on the newest one. This one is very, very good. It's like awesome. It's so good. And it's that. And it's that VHS Halloween is honestly, I believe this VHS movie coming around like October, so how Halloween one was in it benevolent. And, but they really did deliver on this one. Now, now the wraparound Diet Phantasma, I don't really. It's about like someone making a drink that hypnotizes people, which I think is a really cool segment. But I feel like the way the drink works, just like is, I mean, I guess there apparently there is a parasite to hypnotize people, where because we see that in like the first one. I guess that's how the drink works. I guess. I mean, it's a little confusing on how the drinks actually work, honestly, and what it does, exactly. But the segments in this one are very good. Coochie Coochie Coo is is really disturbing, and it's just that one is terrifying. The second segment, I can't exactly remember its name, but it's probably my least favorite one in this movie. It's a little forgettable, but it's enjoyable though. Fun Size was freaking weirdly goofy, which I think the unintentionally funniness of this of some of these parts do tend to detract a little bit of good from it, because that's why it's number three. But Fun Size is downright comically dark, and it's just kind of fun all around. And next we have Kid Print. That one's pretty dang scary. But I mean, still, I don't. But Fun Size, I do think Fun Size is better. But and then we have Home Haunt. That one is freaking awesome. That was so freaking good. The way the decorations just came to life and started killing people was awesome. It's probably one of the most creative VHS segments we ever had, and this one's definitely worth the watch. Okay, so at number two, we have VHS 2. Yeah, this one, I guess it's a lot of people, might be a lot of people's favorites, but to me, it's all, but, and I do agree, it's really good, but I think it's just the second best. The Tape 49 is, I don't think it's as good as Tape 56, but it's still a good wraparound. Unlike in some anthologies where it, throughout the entire like run, the the segments are really hit or miss. The ones in VHS two just keep getting better, better. I mean, I think some part. I think Heaven the Heaven's Gate and some part Alien Invasion are both on the same level. So, but yeah, the first one's a bit forgettable, but I still think it's good. But and then Around the Park is really good, and then the last two are freaking awesome. So in general, they keep honestly just getting better and better. I do like the more variety of monsters in this in VHS two. But still, at the end of the day, I do think I like. But at the end of the day, there's still one VHS movie that I like more, and that is the very first VHS movie. VHS is probably one of the most unsettling and dark and scary and terrifying movie anthologies I have ever seen. The Reverend, it follows these gang of like absolutely terrible people, and it just going to this house to get a tape for some money, and when they go in and play the tapes, and they show us segments. And one by one, they get picked off when watching the tapes. There's about 5 segments in one, along with the wraparound, so six segments, I guess. So, give me a second. The first one, Amateur Night, is probably one of the absolute all-time greatest segments in the VHS franchise. It's just it's just so freaking awesome, and the way these guys get their comeuppance is so good. Second Honeymoon is also a good one. It's also really good. It's a real it when you see the camera just watching them asleep and the person doing random things, it's just really scary. Tuesday the 17th is a great nod to slasher films, and the mystery behind the killer being a complete secret because he's like looks like a glitch. It's just really, it's honestly kind of it's really scary. The sick thing that happened to Emily when she was younger is is honestly is 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 so in a way unique from others that it's just I really like it. And then 10/31/98 is just probably the only one where the protagonists aren't like absolute douchebags, and once they die, you get sad because they're actually good people. This movie, I mean, this movie is just so good in so many ways that I recommend you watch this. It's one of the best horror anthologies ever. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, comment, like, notification bells for my future videos. Without further ado, bye bye.